then we stash them in the Swiss. Fools can't see this. Under your a fist full of hip-hop duns, I progression in the flesh. Esoteric quotes most frightening. Duppy took a hold of my hand while I was writing. Leg on me ting, Duppy leg on me and I summon up the power of Banana Clan. Witness the fitness, the Gruffington liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Gruffington liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Gruffington liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Gruffington liveth. One hope, one quest. Now we dip on the boots, set them spirit them loose. Go ahead.
Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And, of course, Marcus Smart. Since he's out of the picture, the team will have to fill his shoes.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Connaughton. Back to Curry. Here's Connaughton. Clock at 6. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Over Bull. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. Unsurprisingly, he's focused on what it might take to slow down Steph Curry. Coach told me whenever possible, we'd like to force him to shoot over length. But that's going to take a total team effort and quick rotations. It's easier said than done. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Down low. McCree. Fall with the rebound. And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Stolen by Robinson. And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way.
Big men like that running hard in transition should get rewarded, and Robinson able to do that there.
Poked away. It's stolen by Curry. Goes up. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Now here's Lee. On the wing, Mitchell. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Oklahoma City moving it around. Not going to go that time.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him. I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
All right, look who's coming out to the court. Come on, get loud for your Thunder Girls.
Here's Mitchell. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Over Suggs. No good off the back of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Good shot selection there from Steph, feeling the rhythm and then easily connecting on the pull-up.
And so here is Oklahoma City after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Pass to Lee. For three, Mitchell. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Here's Connaughton. 6 to shoot. Shoots the three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Second chance shot. And the layup is good.
Such a big part of what he does for this team is work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
For the Kings.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Jones with it. Pass to Howard. Kicks it out to Jones. Inside. And it's Green. Missing. Under trailing by 3. The drive by Mitchell. And he makes good on the lane.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Screen by Howard. Now Azubuike. It's stolen by Marjanovic. To the paint. A good finish at the rack off the slip feed.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
We've got 1:23 left in the first. And that's a foul called on Bol Bol. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Jones drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They trail by 1. To the middle. Unloads from 9. Tries it from 9. That shot, no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Pass to Howard. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Hard for the defense to deal with the massive size of Howard. That kind of D does not affect a big guy like him in the slightest.
That one falls his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. White looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Driving inside. It's deflected.
Kings foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Kings substitution. Keldon Johnson.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first. Mitchell. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Kings lead by 1. Let's take a quick break now and then.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And great, some star big men had complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out. You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the night.
Well, gravity is very, very real, and Steph Curry has the most of any NBA player right now.
Brett, when you talk about the gravity of Curry, explain what you mean.
Well, Kevin, anytime that he's on the floor and he crosses half court, all 5 defenders are paying attention to where Steph is. The more he moves, the more he shifts around, the incredible attention of all 5 defenders. And when guys make one misstep, or you have 2 defenders make one misstep to carry their way to where Steph Curry is, it opens up easier opportunities on any possession. That's what we're talking about when we speak on Steph's gravity.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And that's a superb pass coming from Curry that time to scan the floor and found the guy for a clean look.
look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Thunder Girls. Substitution for your Thunder.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's stolen. Suggs with the ball. Butler covering. That's tipped. And they'll keep possession. From deep three-point range, Curry's shot is off.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his the officials are all over that one.
Second team foul.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Sacramento.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play. Really looking to go up tempo tonight.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. It's a 3-point game. And he goes in for the dunk.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
No, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Howard can't hit.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And the officials call a traveling violation.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Jones looking for an opening. Howard, that's good. Howard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Robinson with the block.
Oklahoma City foul.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
The Kings making a switch here. Kings leading now by 3.
Keldon Johnson.
And here is Curry. 5 points in the game. And Butler sends it back. Pass to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by Butler.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
The Thunder have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
That's his first.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident. Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul.
4th team foul. In for the Kings.
Sacramento on defense. They lead by 4. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And here are the Kings. And Keon Johnson picks up the foul.
That's his first
foul.
3rd team foul.
.157 left in the first half. And White slams it in.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
To the inside. And they're pushing it up. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
All right, look who's coming out to the court. Come on, get loud for your Thunder Girls. Give them a hand again, your Thunder Girls dance team.
Thunder trailing by 8. Mitchell outside. Back to Johnson. .119 left in the first half. Mitchell outside. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together. I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got the lead up to 11 now for the Kings.
That's something about all these turnovers. Right away, you're at a disadvantage defensively.
Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Trying to end the drought. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it work.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now Suggs. Curry with a wide open look. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break? Finish that half on a big-time roll.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The Kings on top, up by 15. It's the NBA on 2K. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Thunder trailing by 15. Pass to Mitchell. Fires from deep. Goes back up. Robinson with the block. And he's able to get it back.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Thunder shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one drops.
Number 34 at the line for 2.
And so he hits both. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big that won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him, but boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
Tries it from 9. The Thunder with another miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Robinson with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Rebound by Azubuike.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Kings ball.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Sacramento ball.
The Kings have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
Stephen Curry.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
No debate about the Currys and them being the best shooting family in NBA history. You know, Stephen and Seth have had remarkable careers along with their father, Del. In fact, going into the 2021-22 season, Seth actually had a better career three-point shooting average. How about them numbers?
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Suggs with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Pass to Suggs. Back to Curry. It's up a three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 15.
And really the last guy that you like to see comfortable shooting the ball is Stephen Curry, just automatic.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Thunder trailing by 19. For three, Mitchell. The Thunder with another miss.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Outside Curry. Teardrop shot.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
That's his fifth personal. Third team foul. In for the Kings.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. In the corner, Bull with it. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Kings leading now by 19 points. Johnson.
Keldon Johnson.
And the layup's good off the glass. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
3 second violation.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Last year, 90%. And he was right there among the best in the league with that percentage.
And so he hits the technical free throw. 2021 was an unusual season, to say the least, for players, coaches. Brent, there was a lot to adapt to. How do you think you would have handled the condensed schedule?
It's a good question, Kevin. I think just obviously you'd have work to do and I'd show up every day to do it. And I commend a lot of the players, not just in terms of the level of competition. It was all the other things that they had to do in order to suit up on a nightly basis. Not playing in front of crowds. I mean, that is a love of the game type of season that, of course, I hope we never see again because of the circumstances around it. But the players do deserve a lot of credit, and the fans that hung in there and started to show up towards the end of the year to support the players deserve a lot of credit as well, and I'm glad we're through that.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
To the paint. And it's sent back by Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Ring shot on the way. Sacramento grabs the miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Kicks it out to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here is Howard. Shot clock at 6. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Howard's got 6.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Good D by Howard. Here's Sacramento. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Takes a step back. It's tipped. Mitchell outside. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
14-35. And for the Kings,
Kings leading now by 20. .59 seconds left to play in the third. Now, here's Suggs. He's got 8.
number 51.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Suggs. Got a hand on it. And he gets it back.
Number 15.
Lays it up off the glass. He's got 10. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game time. Second chance effort. He lays it in.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the third. And that one's good, Mitchell.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Up and in on the layup.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And so it's Sacramento sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter.
All right.
They have made it very tough to get a...
Come on, get loud for your Thunder Girls.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Kings leading now by 21. Outside Curry. Here's Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Stephen Curry.
That's exactly what you expect. Mitchell Robinson within 3 feet. That's 2 points.
Right wing. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Substitution for your offender.
Thunder trailing by 21. Lee outside. Into the lane. Curry with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And Bol wide open. He shoots. Bangs home the trifecta.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bol's understanding of when to look for his is next level.
Outside Curry. Pass to Suggs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Suggs throws it down.
Well, the scoring's the fun part, but I like to watch Steph Curry and his ball handling magistry. We need to talk more about the way he makes his teammates better.
Suggs in the corner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Brent is someone with on-court and front office experience. Just how valuable is a good relationship, do you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to the table. And that's the most important part about earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program, is that you want to let them know that you care, and you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and have him grow with the organization, that's a priceless relationship.
The first free throw is good.
And like his father, Manu, Bol's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
He hits both from the stripe. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Kings. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
3 points.
This is what you think of first with Curry. His three-point shooting ability is just otherworldly.
On the wing, Johnson. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Sacramento in total control. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And it's Suggs missing.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Good on the bucket.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Suggs in the corner. Back to Johnson. From past the arc. And another three for Sacramento.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Suggs. Here he goes. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Kings.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category. And they continually put pressure on the defense.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Stephen Curry.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
Pass to Marjanovic. Over Johnson. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Spins. Spins to the rack. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Sacramento.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Pass to Bull. Over Curry. Bull can't hit. And here are the Kings now. Here's Curry. Screen by Howard. Outside Curry. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something.